Hi, everybody. It's Kim, and I am back for week 6, the start of week 6, and the ending of week 5 of my wellness challenge. And I have my results here. I actually got a little mini chalkboard this time to show my results, which shows in week 5 I am now 217.6 pounds, 48.5 inches in my waist, and 46 inches in my hips. And that means that I have lost 21.2 pounds. Woohoo! And I've lost, I started at 51, so I'm at 48. So I've lost 2.5 inches in my waist. And I've lost 2 inches in my hips. So I'm excited about those results. I wanted to break past that 20-pound mark. And as you see, I took a picture in an earlier video at the local Publix here holding two 10-pound bags of sugar to show that I lost 20 pounds. And that is monumental. That's a lot of weight to carry around. And so I'm excited about the continued success that I'm having in slowly crawling down the scale because that's something that's so important. And again, like I said last week, wellness is a journey, and there's a lot of you know twists and turns. There's a lot of things that uh, have to be adjusted. You know, and you can't feel defeated by any stretch of the imagination. If I didn't lose a pound, I'd be just as excited because I know that my body is changing. I can feel the changes. My husband can feel the changes and see the changes. And, I see them, of course, like I said, in my face. I see them in my neck. I'm seeing them a little bit in my waist. And so, it's a mindset also. You have to be in a space of accepting your body the way it is, knowing that it changes on a daily basis, and also knowing that adjustments are going to have to be made so that that way the weight loss remains consistent. I've been upping my cardio and my strength training, and that's been key. But you have to be careful in making sure that I'm eating enough so that my body knows that it's not starving. And so, changes are coming, habits are being made, and I notice that they're happening not just in my physical, but in my mental body. I'm finding myself in, more periods of constraint. I love to shop. I love things, and I like clothes and jewelry, and I've, tried to say, okay, Kim, pace yourself. What are some things that you can remove, and then some things that you can add if that's what you want to do. But the one thing that I think I learned most of all this week is that, or last week, is that you have to be in a space of understanding that food is fuel and it's not a reward. You know, uh, People who work in the child care industry will understand that, you don't want to associate food like saying if you go in the potty, you'll get an M&M. You don't want to associate food with something that you're trying to get the child to do because then they have an unhealthy association of what food is supposed to mean. And so I think I'm learning that, when it's time to celebrate or do things, we're so used to just saying, oh, wow, we have an anniversary or I have a birthday, let's eat. Everything is associated with food. And I'm learning that that's not necessarily what's best. There are other ways that I can reward myself. I can go, I like sipping paints. I can go and sign up for a sipping paint class, or I can go and get that little small piece of jewelry. My husband would love it if he heard me say, one piece in, one piece out, Kim. What can you get rid of and give to someone who's in need, and before you bring more things in. I'm by no stretch of the imagination a hoarder, but, it's a matter of, making sure that there's balance. But finding other ways to reward myself has been important. You learn to be creative. I love to read. So I started looking, what are some good books that I haven't read in a while? So those are things that I'm doing. I'm trying to get in the space of not using food as a reward, but using it as what it was designed for, to fuel my body, to give me energy to do the things that I want to do. So, take myself on a walk, go and do a sip and paint, go in and do a pottery class, go and grab a good book. Those are the kinds of things that I'm looking to do. So as I'm making adjustments in my meals and how I'm eating, I'm also making adjustments in my lifestyle, because this wellness journey is about a lifestyle change. And a lifestyle change is not just strictly the food that I eat. It's also the things that I do, how I reward myself, how I function, how I move my body, what are some other things that I'm doing. And so those are some of the important lessons that I'm learning in this wellness journey so far. And so, as I cross over this 20-pound mark, I know that you'll start to see a little bit more marked changes as things go along, because that's typically what happens after you get past the 20-pound mark. And I'm looking forward to the changes that I'll see ahead. So that's where I'm at right now in this wellness journey. Keep on walking with me, keep on coming back each week and seeing, the changes that are happening right before your eyes. And we'll continue this journey together. And until I see you the next time, peace, peace, peace.